Guys, uh, I was gonna record this yesterday around 3 a.m. I just didn't want to use my keyboard, and besides, I didn't want to wake my parents up because they were sleeping then. But hold on, let me go to bed real quick. Okay. Yeah, I did make myself a house. It was based off something that looked kind of like a enchanting room. It wasn't really this big. I made it a smidge bigger. But yeah, these were windows, or no, they weren't windows. They were planters, and they would have trap doors right here where this grass flock would be, and like a two tall flower. And I did also add the glass and this sort of covering, because this would just be open if it was an enchanting room. I do kind of wish they had enchanting tables in this game, but they don't have them. So, yeah. I did also clear some of the spruce trees over there, and behind the house. I did want to make this kind of like the thing I talked about a couple days ago, and I decided not to, because if I did, I'd have to clear this whole area off, or just drill into it, and it'd go pretty far this way too. I was also gonna add a wall, but if I did make it like that, but I decided not to because I don't know. I just don't think it'd be that good. Besides, there isn't really any mobs that can hurt me in this dimension. Oh yeah, also, sorry, I'm not gonna talk while I'm moving because, how loud everything is. Actually, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna turn the sound off. Anyways, yeah, I added a mine down here. This whole area though is my storage room, and it's connected through this door, which leads through this honestly kind of offshoot from the main house, but it goes down to bedrock. Yeah. I also found out that there just is no leather armor in the game. But yeah, you can make iron and diamond. Yeah, I found about 30 iron when I was making this, but I've been thinking about it for 2 days. But I don't know if I actually want to use iron tools, because I can't give them mending. I can't really keep them because they're just gonna keep on breaking, and it's honestly kind of hard to find any iron or just diamond in general. I know I just said that, and that's kind of coincidence, just finding this. Still, it's iron and diamond and coal and copper, which that isn't even actually copper. It's the redstone variant in this version of Minecraft. So yeah, that's really what I want to talk about. But also, on an off note, I probably will just stick to stone tools, because I mean, you can craft 100 of them just by coming down here and getting the circle a little bigger. Finally, not that you want to really have to play the game, but it's on roblox, and it's called Build a Hideout and Sword Fight. If you're a sandbox player who likes to build the grand sort of arsenals of weapons, planes, cars, airships, zeppelins, all that, you can make one in those games, or that one. The physics are a little janky, but people can make parkour courses, houses, working jets, because they have thrusters which are like basic, godly, I forget the other tiers, but it's like epic, and it's like green to yellow, and there's purple and red and like blue. I think blue is the highest tier. I would have to check after this recording, but that's really all I remember. But yeah, I also do hope that sooner or later they add back in something like another, because before it looked like, well, this, you know, looking Minecrafty. It didn't look like this at all, actually. It looked stylized in a way, and like there was gliders, a whole nether. I don't know what it was actually called before they made it like this, but yeah, there was one, and you could get there by finding like ruined portals. It's the only really way to get there, but I don't even know if they spawn now, because, you know, they've been updating it quite a bit, like recently, when I actually got into playing it right now. But yeah, I've been mining in a weird way. I just want to tell you about it. Basically, whenever I hit an ore vein, like iron or coal, I do a T in like this way and this way, and I mine till I found something. Then I make another T and another T. Sort of like a, I forget what it's called, like Pavinsky's triangle. You know how it splits off from itself, comes three, and it slowly goes infinite amount of like times. I want to do that, but I decided I just like go in a random direction, and that's what's kind of want to do. I was having trouble deciding, because I thought maybe, just like maybe, it would be kind of fun to do it like that instead of just going in one direction. Sorry. Ladders in this game are kind of finicky, not gonna lie. Especially if you're running, you can't grab on very well. But yeah. I was gonna say also, pen, it was here last video, but I did figure out there was a max amount of animals per sort of like loaded in. I think it's 32. I believe. Maybe it's 28. I'll have to count in a couple minutes if I want to breed them again, but I've got enough food to last me a couple of weeks in game. But yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the video for like a little bit to think about what I want to say next, because I'm not the biggest talker, even IRL. I'm most likely just like sticking to myself and my own things. But yeah, I'm gonna pause it right now. Okay, I've decided on what I want to talk about for a little bit while I'm punching away all these leaves to make more room for maybe my next space, if I want to just tear down my current one right now. Not that I want to do that right now, but in case of emergency, if I need more space, or just want something bigger, more extravagant, like a palace made of oak, wood, and stone. But I've been looking about videos for Bassaf, you know, the game I was just talking about like 2 minutes ago, where you'd like build with thrusters and all sorts of logic gates and all that. I mean, they even got and blocks now, where like you have to press 2 buttons, it'll light something up. Or like the ore, where if you touch one thing or another thing, they just do the same thing. You don't have to press 2 buttons down though. But yeah, no one makes videos on it anymore. Really. I've checked. 90% of them are like 5 years ago, when it was still very young. Like, I mean, I played the game before. I didn't like it then, because, well, 90% of the time, or really all the time. It wasn't very easy to make anything big because there was no way to like fill in blocks then, because you had to place everything down by hand if you just didn't have any money, really. No one really seems to care about it anymore, because like the maximum of players I've seen on it, like now, when they actually kind of made it, okay, originally, like a couple days ago, it was kind of blocked because they didn't rate it yet, so it was at the max sort of like tier of safety for like a select thing you've been seeing going around. So yeah, I couldn't play it. Give me a sec, I'm gonna put all my stuff up. Also, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, I do have about 7 stacks of a sugarcane in between the chests. Yeah, I've been sort of stockpiling it. Say if they like ever make put chests, or sorry, not chests, like, you get what I mean, maps. They put maps back into the game. If they do, I can like make a couple and like see my base from like a top-down angle. Be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I've just, maybe they'll add it. I'm not sure. So yeah. What else? Okay. Also, I've been meaning to also say something else. I'm not sure if I actually should say it or not, but I do also have a hobby in like pixel art, specifically, not just art itself. I'm not sure if I want to show it off anytime soon or just as posts. And thinking about what style to actually draw in lately, because I'm wondering if I should do like realistic, cartoonish, really anything like that. But if you want to like ask about it, you can. I'll continue thinking on it though. What? What the hell is this? Oh, it's dark. Sorry, I'm trying to organize all my stuff. There really is none though. So, yeah. But I'm looking at like about 13 different styles in like the last couple months, because it's been sort of been a hard decision. Because for all honesty, I want to do sort of like a cell shading, but it's not just one color and then black. It's like, I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna change to a different game very quickly. I'll show you it right now. Just give me a sec. So I'm in that other game I was talking about. What I mean by is not like white and black, yellow and black, brown and black, red and black, like how you usually see it. But like, say you have one color, like this pinkish red. Sorry, it's a tiny button to get it. I just have big fingers. But you take this and you have a different color of somewhat of a different shade. Maybe say darker or lighter. And then you'd have like really like a black outline. It kind of looks like an anime sort of thing, but it's not smooth. It's like you can see the distinction between light and dark, and then the black outline. And like whenever it's like all black or like a very dark color and you want to tint it, you would have it with sorry, I'm trying to show black in the middle, and then something white on the outside. to give it a certain tint. Like, you know how like old cartoons would make it sort of like that. I just thought maybe it'd be a cool art style to do instead of just having it be no shadows or all shadow. Because, yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to talk about. That's really all I wanted to say. I guess I'll see you in 3 days. Tops. Maybe 5 or 4. I'll just say when I'll do it. But I'm not going to go above 5 days. That's what I'm calling it. Anyways, bye.